Hello, my name is Andrew Chambers, and this is my final speech. And my final speech will be an informative speech on tragic events that have happened in the year 2020 so far. First set of events. On January 2nd, Australia declares its third state of national emergency. According to Stephanie Convery from TheGuardian.com, who is a reporter for TheGuardian.com, says that the third state of emergency is called because of the disasters of the wildfires moving and killing mass animal species. We are going to result in moving everyone away from the declared area and closing all essential utilities in the area, such as anything that deals with any electricity, deals with anything of selling gas, and deals with anything of selling any necessities like food and water. They are going to result in moving all of the necessities, gathering them, and taking them to a secondary local location until further notice. On January 7th, the World Health Organization is now notified by China about the coronavirus, also known as COVID-19. COVID-19 is a respiratory disease that started in Wuhan, China, near a wet market. This is a respiratory disease extremely vulnerable to really old citizens above the age of 65 and really young toddlers, such as young as 4 years old. Little did we know that the coronavirus would spread to America and become America's biggest pandemic in American history. And New York, as of today, has the highest counts of COVID-19 cases, which is the most in the world. This will soon close all schools, forcing them to send their students back home and result to an online classes and online courses using Zoom meetings. And if any schools did not want to continue with online courses, then they would result in closing the schools for the rest of the school year. We soon have canceled all sporting events of such as NBA playoffs, March Madness tournaments, and the Olympics that are supposed to take place in Tokyo for the year 2020 have been postponed until 2021. The second set of events. On January 8th, Prince Harry and Meghan stepped down from their royal positions. According to Ashley Hoffman, a reporter for Times.com, claims that the relationship has not been something that Harry and Meghan have been healthy running. There have been lots of claims that they're a toxic relationship and they need to really learn how to not be a non-healthy relationship, and they both want to independently learn how to become financially stable by themselves. Fans are not happy to receive this kind of information, but however, they do need to take into consideration that they do have a child, and Prince Harry's first order of business when stepping down will be to help his son appreciate and understand the royal lifestyle that his child was born into. On January 16th, Donald J. Trump goes through impeachment trial. According to Nicholas Fandos, a reporter for New York Times, the trial will be about the allegedly abuse of power by the president, but the first day of trial will consist of going over the trial rules. This is the first presidential impeachment that we have had since 1999 with former President Bill Clinton. As of today, on April 19th, we've soon learned that the impeachment trial resulted in the Senate overturning and overruling the allegations of the allegedly abuse of power by the president, and President Donald Trump will be eligible to run for president again in the year 2020. Third set of events. On March 5th, the well-known former NBA star and future Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi Bryant, along with 7 others, have died in a helicopter crash on the way to Gigi Bryant's basketball game. According to Sarah Moon, a reporter for CNN, Kobe Bryant and his daughter and those 7 others were in the helicopter on the way to Gigi's basketball game when the weather got cloudy and caused technical difficulties and visibility issues, leading the helicopter to spin out of control and tragically and horribly kill all 9 that were aboard in Calabasas, California. The NBA has done many things to honor the death of Kobe Bryant, such as retiring his jersey numbers that he played for while playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, such as the numbers 24 and 8. But However, NBA players are going a step further by taking an 8-second violation before every single NBA game in order to honor Kobe Bryant's death. Miss Bryant quotes that this was why we decided to not ride in a helicopter together ever, so that way, if such a tragic event were to take place, our children would still have at least one parent to have and learn from. On March 13th, Elizabeth Warren dropped from the 2020 presidential race. According to Tucker Higgins, a reporter for CNBC, Warren drops after the lack of support after not making her goal in her home state, Massachusetts, getting third place, 5% behind Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders placing behind Joe Biden. We soon learn as of April 19th that Bernie Sanders also drops from the presidential race due to similar reasons after not meeting some certain goals, making it statistically impossible to regain first place as the Democratic representative to run for president in 2020. After everything that has happened with just a little bit over 100 days into the year 2020, when this pandemic passes, I would like to believe that we will be a lot stronger as a nation and that we can conquer anything if we just work together and follow all the necessary rules. And after we get past this pandemic, I believe that we will have good enough reasons to show every country in this world why the United States of America is the strongest country in the world.